YouTube, what's poppin'? It's Messy Ty back here again with Messy Message. I want to say 4. No, I'm lying. Maybe 5. Let me just be sure. Where we at with it? It's Thursday. It's 5 o'clock in the morning right now. I'm in the O, mixing and mastering some songs for Mess Arounds 1.5. Just been learning how to maneuver around Pro Tools. This is Mess Around's Messy Message 005. So yeah, this one's we're gonna call this one Messy in the Mix. Just been up. I've been up. Smell King. Shout out to my dog Professor. He makes fucking like bongs out of like anything. And he came through recently with a few gadgets and gadgets. And he dropped this one off. So shout out to the Professor. Put a link in the description so you can follow him on like Instagram or something. And if you happen to fuck with this type of bong as you see, I know I'll provide all his Instagram and shit in the description so you can like put in an order or something. It's pretty cool. If you got like Roachies, Roachy Gang. For all my niggas that know about Roach Gang. No, Roach. Come on now. No more Roach Blunts, you heard? No more Roach Blunt 2018. Get you a bong made by my man's Professor. He'll satisfy all your Roach Blunt tendencies, you dig? This track right here is called Definition by the Wolfpack. It was originally called Definition. The Wolfpack was a group back in the mid-90s, like early 90s, should I say. And Omar Epps jumped on this track. You might know him from Juice, First Time Felon, Higher Learning. You know what I'm saying? In Too Deep. Yeah, he jumped on this track, and I ain't never knew Omar Epps rap until I heard this song. So I was just like, Omar Epps? Since when? My nigga, okay. O.E.? So when I heard this track a couple years back, I'm 24 now, so I mean, like, for me, a couple years, you know, I'm like, whoa, like, that shit resonated with me as if I was alive, like, I was 18 or something in the 90s, but in other words, I put my own spin on it, and it's pretty cool. Mixing and mastering, still in the intermediate stage, don't get me wrong, but before you know it, I'm going to be looking like the big Pescado out this bitch. And if you don't get what I mean, Scott Storch and Burner, shout out to y'all. I'm going to be scorching these hoes on the engineering boards. But I'm going to show y'all what we got going on. Mess Arounds 1.5 will be out soon. It's a mixtape. If you haven't heard Mess Arounds, go to Audio Mac, go to YouTube, go to SoundCloud. Just type in Messy Ty on the search engine, and you'll find Mess Arounds. And we got some more visuals and more albums. I got an actual like album coming out as well, like my first EP. But before my first EP, I'm working on a compilation project with my label mates called Crew Religion, and it's pretty dope. It's coming out very, very soon. So before I even hit y'all over the head with like my projects for the year, we're set to release the Crew compilation project, which I will stay up to date with. I'll keep y'all up to date with it as well. So yeah, man, I'm excited. I got a dope busy year ahead, and it requires focus, and yeah, we gotta get it done regardless. So we ain't gonna get it done till we get it right. This one's right here. It's called High Definition, and this is off of Mess Arounds 1.5. Like I was saying, Roach Blunts ain't bad now. Look, if you got a Roach Blunt, it ain't gotta be a thumb now. But if it's something that looks like something like this, smoke it down a little bit more and put that bitch in the Henny Professor Bong or something like that. But
so what I want you to do is look at yourself in the mirror and tell me what you see. Seriously. Look at yourself in the mirror and tell me what you see. Is it damn or you got to give your man girlfriend? Understand the fact that I's a black man girlfriend. I need a woman who ain't in this industry whirlwind. Honey got to work hard for her money indeed. I mean for me, she gotta know my steps. I know her, that's how you're learning. Like, oh my ex, time to get off my steps. Get straight to the check. 365 days out there to invest in my craft and support her holistic healing. There's no realistic feeling than what I'm feeling when I be feeling this right here's revealing. And I'm appalled at the apostle. Look how I pop through. Open the back, and you'll just see bags of costumes. I know you accustomed to live this life, only to make a few adjustments so you can live it right. I know you accustomed to live this life, only to make a few adjustments so you can live it right. What's the definition of your man? You promised we were supposed to stay walking hand in hand, but what's the plan? Cause you be acting like you don't give a damn. It's in your hands, make up your mind when you can. What's the definition of your man? You promised we were supposed to stay walking hand in hand, but what's the plan? Cause you be acting like you don't give a damn. It's in your hands, make up your mind when you can. I understand we need an intermission, that we can't seem to get it under wraps. Like Randall inside of the kitchen, I'm itching to justify my black boy joy. Blood on my black corduroys, the street life is hard to avoid. My homie from the set got stretched, and now to fill the void is to retaliate. You staring back like you that noise. You not trying to raise a seed with a capital OG. How we gonna proceed if there is y'all but no me? Let's say the hood is mine as you pride, because if I die for the neighborhood, our son would multiply. The family tradition which makes it addictive. By the time he's 16, he'll be enrolled in the system, just like his daddy. He will want a caddy, bitches with fatties, instead of a woman who's classy like his mother. Or when she break the cycle, give him beatings like Michael. Teach him how to be the black man in a world that don't like him. Now ladies, don't think that I'm trashing ya, but by the way, I got a question I am asking ya. Now ladies, don't think that I'm trashing ya, but by the way, I got a question that I'm asking ya.
So that's what it sounds like so far. Yeah, very, very, very jiggy with this. Very happy. Been under a lot of creative pressure, man, and I mean that in a good way. Like, I've been recording in a style that I have approached for the first time within my means of recording that is different from previous recordings, and I'm actually like recording more than like 2 to 3 songs within a day. Like, not this, like, and I know that I'm like, that's just impressive, because that compared to the way that I was recording before, like, you know, just reaching a whole nother level of mastery. I'm just taking the time to like just take all this in. Like, this is dope. Pause. Yeah. Let me go back to the beginning for one.
Damn, or you got to give your man girlfriend. Understand the fact that I's a black man girlfriend. I need a woman who ain't in this industry whirlwind. Honey got to work hard for her money indeed. I mean for me, she gotta know my steps. I know her, that's how you're learning. Like, oh my ex, time to get off my steps. Get straight to the check. 365 days out the year to invest in my craft and support her holistic healing. There's no realistic feeling than what I'm feeling when I be feeling this right here's revealing. And I'm appalled at the apostle. Look how I pop through. Open the back, and you'll just see bags of costumes. I know you accustomed to live this life, only to make a few adjustments so you can live it right. I know you accustomed to live this life, only to make a few adjustments so you can live it right. What's the definition of your man? You promised we were supposed to stay walking hand in hand, but what's the plan? Cause you be acting like you don't give a damn. It's in your hands, make up your mind when you can. What's the definition of your man? You promised we were supposed to stay walking hand in hand, but what's the plan? Cause you be acting like you don't give a damn. It's in your hands, make up your mind when you can. I understand we need an intermission, that we can't seem to get it under wraps. Randall inside of the kitchen, I'm itching to justify my black boy joy. Blood on my black corduroys, the street life is hard to avoid. My homie from the set got stretching out to fill the void. This to retaliate, you staring back like you that noise. You not trying to raise a seed with a capital OG. How we gonna proceed if there is y'all but no me?
Oh, can we do another one? Play another one. I'll play another one. Play another one. Play going in 60 seconds, and then we can yeah, the process to this mixing shit is cool. You gotta be really patient. Like, that's what I'm really like composing myself every night and every morning, especially when I have times like this to myself, is to be just patient and to just